Hello everyone, welcome to Journey with Char on this lovely Sunday. So today we are going to have a very nice all-American burger day with our onion rings, and I'm going to have a salad. So these are the burgers. I'm going to put them in the oven. I am not going to stand at the stove and flip. She's not doing it. So what I have on here is the onion powder, garlic powder, parsley, red pepper flakes. I have some garlic seasoning, pepper, and a little bit of liquid smoke because we don't have a grill outside and I just want a little bit of flavor. So what we're going to do is put this in the oven. I'm going to cut up the vegetables and we can get started making burgers today with Char. All right, you guys, so stay tuned. I let these sit in the refrigerator. I just seasoned them, so I'm going to let them sit in the refrigerator for about an hour just so that the flavors can come through and everything. So that's just what I do. Another thing that I do like to do, and I wanted to give you guys what I do for my burgers, I like to poke these just so that the flavors can go all the way through the burger. That's my sanity. That's my opinion. And then whenever I'm ready, I do a slight smash, and sometimes I'll do a little indent in the middle. All right, they're going to shrink. That's going to happen, but it's still going to be delicious. So you guys stay tuned. All right, you all, so these are my mushrooms and my onions, and I'm just going to put them in the skillet, cast iron skillet, and I'm going to saute them. I'll let you see that. But also, during the time that you're allowing your meat to rest, what I like to do is cut up all of my vegetables so that they'll be ready, available, and also clean my lettuce so that I can dry it, make sure that there's no wetness to the lettuce, because nothing worse than having wetness on your burger. Your burger is like dripping, but it's not. The juices, it's literally water from the lettuce. I cannot stand that. So we're going to saute this, and then I'm going to cut up all of the vegetables, which will be the tomatoes today and the lettuce, and we're going to use red onion in its raw form because I like to have red onion on my burger. And these are the buns. I just want to let you guys know what buns we're using today. We got these from Whole Foods last night. These are the brioche buns, and they are absolutely delicious. The sauce we are using today is the Magnifisauce by Trader Joe's. Y'all, it is so delicious. If you wanted to know what does In-N-Out sauce taste like, this is very similar. All right, so yes, this will be a star of the show today as well. All right, so stay tuned for that. Okay, you all, so I have my skillet here. I'm going to spray this chosen avocado oil. I absolutely love this because it has it doesn't burn quick if I were to use olive oil. So we're going to use the avocado oil. So let's just spray some right in here, just like so. And this is to saute the vegetables. Y'all see how it comes out? Another thing that I do use mixed in with the avocado oil to saute my vegetable, I love to use a little bit of Kerrygold butter that we keep out. So we got that butter in there. We're going to let this all come together. Nice. Then what we're going to do is we're going to start adding in the mushrooms and the onions. Now, I like to do them together because that's the flavor that I want. I love the mushrooms and the onions. So we're going to put this in. All right, so we have this here. You may say that looks like a lot, but trust me, it is going to cook down. So what I like to do is, just while it's in here before, and then I like to let it sit, I do add a little bit of parsley because if you don't know me by now you know. I love parsley. I just love dry parsley. Red pepper flakes. Oh, it's not, let me tell y'all something. Onions and mushrooms smell so delicious together. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of red pepper flakes, not much, just a little bit. Okay. Just let this come together. I like to stir it around, make sure everything. And then I walk away. I turn it down a little bit, and I let it do its thing, and then I come flip it so it can get nice and sauteed. Now, I don't want this to be translucent. I want this to be sauteed, where literally you can't tell the onion from the mushroom. Literally. And so that's what we're trying to get this to. Okay, so it's cooking down a little bit. So what I like to do is add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. You do want your mushrooms and onions to be flavored. but you don't need to put much because remember, your meat is already seasoned and flavored. And we got this from Trader Joe's. Mommy's going to put that in for me. And that's it. That's all we need. And so I'm just going to mix this around. Make sure that that gets evenly distributed. And that's all the salt you need, because we did, remember, put some butter in here, and that butter was salted butter. So that's adding flavor to it as well. These are the delicious mushrooms set aside, and this is also good to go on veggie burgers too as well. Mommy and I love to put it on our veggie chicken sandwiches or just our veggie burgers. They are so delicious. All right, so these are the fresh onions I just cut up so that anybody who wants some extra onions on their burgers, there they go. Now we have our lettuce here, and I'm just going to rip them nicely and then we'll clean them, so stay tuned. Alright, you all, so I'm about to put these into the oven. Alright, you all, so these are the burgers. What I did here, I should have showed you, but it was very difficult, and I'm not going to burn myself, me nor Mommy, and put us at that risk. But these are the burgers, and they're nice, and oh, they just look delicious. But we did drain the fat so it's not sitting, so I'm going to put it back in the oven just to get a little bit more crust. It did just great. This will be perfect, but I wanted to drain that fat off, and I love using a parchment paper because it has these little sides like this, and that actually acts like a funnel, doesn't it? The sides when you're draining it. So I drained the fat, but I'm going to put this back into the oven just to stay warm. All right, you all, so the burgers are done, and I'm just going to put a little butter on this, and I'm going to put these in the oven and let them toast, okay? Then we'll assemble the burgers. Stay tuned. All right, you all, so those are the delicious burgers, and they are ready. Nice and have a nice, they're juicy. And then we have some bacon here that's gonna go on top of the burgers. Avocado on the side for whoever wants avocado on their burgers. We're an avocado family. All right, you guys, so here are the onion rings. We baked them instead of frying them, so I'm just gonna do a quick flip just so that everything can be evenly. All right, you all, so let's assemble this burger. So we're gonna start off with the Magnifisauce. I'm just gonna put some of that there. Okay, so now what I like to do is I like to layer my onions. So I did warm these back up. Layer my onions and mushrooms. I'm not a real big lettuce person, so we're gonna take some of the lettuce and just put it there. I'm not a real big lettuce chick, so we'll do just that. All right, now we're gonna take this burger. So I did the American slice. I also did a very sharp cheddar cheese. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to add some onions. I like to do my onions over here like that. Okay, and we're gonna add some tomatoes. I like thin tomatoes on my sandwich. I'm not a real big tomato girl. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't. So that is just fine for me. Bacon, y'all. Y'all see that bacon? Oh, Lord have mercy. She's going to just cut that bacon just like so. And I'm going to add a little bit more this on the side. And I'm going to put some mushroom and onion just right there, just to finish that off. Y'all, it's the weekend. Now sometimes you can put avocado on there. I'm gonna have it on the side, but let me show y'all what this burger is looking like. That is a yummy burger, child. You're not gonna tell me. And this is a buttered topping. Look at that homemade burger. Look at that. Look at the onions. This is my burger, so I can touch it. You see the tomatoes with the cheddar. Oh, that is just too good. So I'm gonna go ahead on and cut that, because the onions are doing this thing, honey. So let me cut this in half. Sometimes I like to do the toothpick, but this is okay. We're gonna cut this in half. Y'all, look at that. Oh, nothing like homemade. Y'all, this bacon cheese burger is fantastic. And what I like to do, sometimes I like to put a little bit of sauce on the side, just like so, and dip my onion rings. So we're gonna, these are from Whole Foods. These onion rings, look how they're keeping their shape. I'm squeezing them. So let's bite into that. Do you hear the crunch on that onion ring? And I cooked it in the oven. I hope y'all enjoyed this meal, me preparing burgers with Char. If this is your first time ever seeing my channel and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification bell. And make sure you also give me a like. I would really appreciate it. And what do you like on your burger, you guys? I like to hear different ideas. Y'all, that mushroom with the onion, and then this beautiful sauce, the Magnificent sauce from Trader Joe's. Y'all gotta go out and get some. If you have people and family members in other states and you can't get it, have them send it to you. This is worth it. So you all, thank you so much for tuning. You all be blessed. And I pray that you have a wonderful week to come. Take care of one another, love one another, be kind to one another, and you guys enjoy one another, all right? Thank you so much for tuning in, and you all have a lovely day. Remember, always trust God, keep Him first, and He'll always lead you in the right direction. Bon appetit. I'll see you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.